They like.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly all back with another video. Yes, son, today let's talk Cavs, right? Because I got a commenter named Nick M who actually gave me an idea because he mentioned who he believes should be the starting lineup, who should be the bench, and who the Cleveland Cavaliers should draft. And when he said that, I actually thought it would be an even better idea to actually show y'all what he recommended and get y'all input on how y'all feel about this, right? So he started off and say who the starting lineup should be. He said the starting lineup should be Collin Sexton, Kevin Porter Jr., Obi Toppin, Kevin Love, and Andre Drummond. And I said to myself, that's actually a pretty good starting lineup. Now, do I think that's playoff potential? No, it's still young talent. We got some seasoned vets that we kind of still don't know what we're going to do with them. But, to say the less, I think that's still like 30, 35 wins that season. Then he said the bench should be Darius Garland, a potential second round pick that if we can pull it off, Cedi Osman, Larry Nance, and Jordan Bell. And I'm like, wow, I actually like that idea. Then he also went a step farther and said, we should let go of Dellavedova as well as Dante Exum. And I think a lot of y'all know how I feel about Dante Exum. I agree with that 100%, right? I feel like Dante Exum has no reason on our lineup. I know we did that with the trade, but let's be real about it, man. Dante Exum has no place on this roster. He might be good somewhere else, but on the Cleveland Cavaliers roster, there's no point of having Dante Exum. I also want to know how y'all feel about Dante Exum too, because maybe I'm just a little too harsh, but realistically, I just don't feel like Dante Exum is the piece we need. And I just don't feel like he's really the piece necessary for us to be better, right? Yeah, I know we in a situation where anything is better than nothing, but I just don't feel how much better is Dante Exum. You know what I'm saying? Also, when he says Obi Toppin, which I think a lot of y'all kind of caught on to that. He wanted Obi Toppin to be the one the Cleveland Cavaliers draft. I actually like that idea too, especially if he can slip to that 5th pick. I feel like Obi Toppin would be a really great selection, including Isaac Okoro too. I think Isaac Okoro would be a really great selection as well. But Obi, if he's still available, I feel like that would be a really great choice for the Cleveland Cavaliers to draft, especially since he can play small forward, power forward, and he could stretch. He could stretch the floor. Yes, he still needs some work on the shooting, but at the rate at which he shoots now, that'd be pretty acceptable. And I just feel like that would be a really great dynamic for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I just feel like that'd be a really great situation. Now, like I said before, in terms of Kevin Love and Andre Drummond, we're still on we don't know mode, right, when it comes to those two players, because we don't know if we're going to trade Kevin Love, and we do not know if we're going to extend Andre Drummond or trade him. Now, me personally, I would see what the market is for Kevin Love and Andre Drummond, right? Even if you do not have the full intentions of trading both of those players. And I would really shop Andre Drummond because I'm kind of scared of what Andre Drummond is going to ask for, right? When he becomes a legitimate free agent, assuming he does not opt out, but I'm assuming he's going to opt into that player option. I don't know what type of money Andre Drummond thinks he's worth, right? And in my worstest fears, I believe Andre Drummond thinks his value is a little high for what today's league for centers is, right? In my prediction, I kind of think he's probably going to ask for 150, 170. And if he's asking for that type of money, I just don't feel like it's realistic for the Cleveland Cavaliers to re-sign him. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And then on Kevin Love aspect, I feel like Kevin Love is a lot better than what people give him credit for. Especially since he is a very incredible talent. He stretches the floor. You know what he brings to the table. And I feel like he can be very, very great in that third option slot, which is why Kevin Love is so useful. And he has shown that he is willing to sacrifice for the better of the team. And he's shown that. And I think that's where Kevin Love doesn't get the rightful credit he deserves, because he's a player that knows how to sacrifice. And he's willing to sacrifice to win. So I once again want to thank Nick M for commenting under that video and giving me this idea, as well as I want to know down in the comments below how y'all feel about his starting lineup, his bench, as well as who we should select in the 2020 NBA draft. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content because we are on the 1K grind, and with y'all I know I can get there. So with that being said, Ghost.
Hey, motivated all about cash flow, ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turned into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shoot, just like some soldiers we trooping.